You're listening to the Comic Crusaders podcast. I am your host, Al Mega, CEO of Comic Crusaders and Undercover Capes. In this show, I'm sitting down with creators from all walks of life to talk about inspiration, process, the lessons they've learned, and a whole lot more. Well, Power the Crusaders is here, boy. I'm coming at you with that big energy. You know what it is? It's that mega hype, that hot octane comic book love, especially for my people in that independent community, man. And today we have a returning champ in the building. That's right. My man's coming into the Crusaders arena once more. All right. Y'all remember episode number 462? It was just about almost a year ago. Jesus, about to the date. I mean, this is the one where worlds collided, heroes rose, and we went deep, and I mean deep into the creative universe of the one and only creator I'm about to talk with today, okay? So I need y'all to buckle up because my man is back, all right? He's going to be dropping heat with his latest Kickstarter. It's a bombshell. It's already funded, too. My man came in with that fire for this summer for real, man. It is called OneNation #1. We're going to be talking about epic superhero sagas, some game-changing art, and some storytelling so good it'll make Galactus put his spoon down, baby. So let's get it popping with the one, the only, the amazing Mr. Jason Reeves. Homie, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, man. It is almost a year to the day, man. Damn.
Yeah, but it is. I saw that, and
right.
But look at that. That was 462 a year ago. And today, my brother, you're here on my 600th episode of the Comic Crusaders podcast. So I'm
congratulations.
Talk about achieving goals. You got funded like a snap overnight, and I'm reaching 600. Like, wow. Because again, I'm just saying that to myself out loud. 462, I did over 140, almost 100, over 140 pods just about within a year. You know, with a lot of independent, amazing creators. That's dope.
Listen, all congratulations. Right. You on the road to 1,000. Let's go.
Let's go. It's right, man. You're gonna be on the road to being a multimillionaire yourself with an amazing IP. You know, a creative talent, bro. So welcome back. You know, last time you were here, you went deep into that creative mind of yours. Now, what's been going down in the Reeves since episode number 462?
Man, so many things. So we funded the last campaign, OneNation Stronghold. We were talking about breaking that 4-figure barrier. We broke that shit. You know what I'm saying? We went
baby.
We hit the 12K mark. So we beat our own record. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ecstatic about that. We are fulfilling that campaign right this second. So those rewards are going out. Right before I got on with you, I dropped some stuff at the post office. So everybody's getting their rewards. Everybody should have their digitals. And Stronghold 3 was a success.
Yeah, baby.
So that's good. So we felt really good moving into this new phase of OneNation, and we've been OneNation for a year straight. I've been planning, I've been plotting, I've been trying to figure out, like,
scheming and manipulating those stories, man. Yeah. Those keyboards right there. You're like, holy shit, man. I love it, man. You see this? This is great independent energy. This is why I love this right here. So just he talks about it with a smile. That's what it is, man, because he's creating a universe here. This is what it is. This is comics. I'm digging it. So before we hit that all OneNation #1 talk, all right? Tell us what's the wildest or maybe most unexpected thing that has happened to you within the creation of comic books and in your journey within the year that we spoke.
The wildest thing? Damn.
Wildest, funniest, the craziest. Something that maybe even got you even pumped up, like you know, harder than Reebok sneakers back in the day.
I will say this: I can't say the name of the person, right?
Right.
I can't. I'm not gonna put them on blast, but I will say, on the last campaign, a showrunner of one of our faves back the campaign.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm gonna even do you one better. A writer of one of some of our fave books also backed the campaign, and the showrunner and that writer blew my mind. I'm not gonna put them on blast because
wow, they're backing.
I'll come back and anonymously back too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come back. I ain't gonna put you on blast, but at the same time, forever grateful to hooking us up and really like making us visible. That was really dope. So I would say that was one of the craziest or two of the craziest things of the last campaign of the journey. Matter of fact, at SDCC at San Diego Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, I got to meet one of my, I don't get like starstruck, but I got to meet one of my people from like childhood this year. I got to dap the man off, Kadeem Hardison, aka Dwayne Wayne.
Oh man, Dwayne Wayne, man. Yeah, man. And they're doing a spin-off of that too right now. That's crazy, right?
Yeah. That Netflix spin-off is coming. Yeah. And so listen, everybody knows the Cosby Show, A Different World. They were just like seminal, like what do we call them? They're like nexus points of like a lot of people's childhood, me included.
You know what? It was great TV. I don't want to say anything else. It wasn't great black TV or great whatever. No. It was great TV because that's the people of the nation, man. And all those shows had such a great time, like A Different World. You know, it was. And, it was a great time, man. It's like we were seeing these shows, everybody was getting the opportunity, and it was showing kids, from our communities going to college. So listen, it empowered me. I even it kind of helped me go into business school. I didn't go to college, but seeing that people like me, hey, yo, we're in college. Look, they have community. They got this. That's so cool. Not like the old school movies we used to watch, where it wasn't kids like us. You know what I mean?
Right. It's super empowering to see people that look like you doing things that you might not have thought you could do, right? Like, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's part of the reason why I'm creating the way and where I'm creating at, right? So getting to meet dude and getting to meet, like, especially, as a side, the relationship between him and Whitley on the show, that was one of the first times we saw a young black couple falling in love and having like that kind of love style relationship. Like that marriage episode when he was like, yo, take me, please, baby, please. Like that's one of the greatest episodes of television, right? When Whitley and Dwayne get married. So again, this cat is like a touchstone of not just my childhood, but just media in general, in America, in the world. And I forever respected dude because he ain't never got caught up in no shit. He's always been sort of like a good role model for kids, but also a good role model of keeping your career going in business and through the ups and downs of your career. And I got to dap the man off. I was like, man, it's you. Like, yo, you just don't know what you mean.
Tell me he had the flip glasses. Tell me he had the
flip glasses. He didn't have the flip glasses, man. He was low key with it. But we took a picture. I got to hear him speak. And even, especially after Malcolm passing, like that same week.
That was crazy, bro.
He told a story about him and Malcolm during the Black Heroes Matter panel. Shout out to Uraeus, the creator of Black Heroes Matter, for putting that together for everybody. He told a story that just salved the wound, man. And like, I didn't know I needed that after Malcolm that week. And that was a good end cap to the SDCC week. So, man, that was crazy. I'm glad you asked me that because that was crazy. Like,
listen, I'm happy. I'm jealous because I've never met Dwayne Wayne and Wish. I never got to meet Malcolm. Rest in peace. Listen, again, part of our childhood. How crazy. Yeah. I don't know how to swim either. So, I'm Puerto Rican. I know for shame. I know. Stop shaming me, people. I grew up in New York. What you want me to do? I have beaches near me. I had a pool that was like maybe a foot deep. What you want me to do?
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, man, to see that Malcolm passed that way, yo, R.I.P. Condolences to the family. What an icon. Even outside of just the Cosby Show, because him with Eddie Griffin, right? And his show there.
Yeah.
I mean,
he
and
was a
even more
poet.
so.
He was like one of our seminal poets. He had a lot of albums. I think old boy got a I think he have a Grammy for one of his albums, if I'm not mistaken.
I gotta check that out.
Like
That's crazy.
He was a brand new father. Like his daughter, I think she's like 8. My son is 11. They're not that far apart. Like, it just was real tragic just to have it. Like, I felt so bad. Condolences, yes, to his people and his family and his friends. Like that. Yeah, and that was crazy that week. So that was a crazy week, man. To end it with San Diego Comic-Con. Like, come on.
But San Diego, yeah, man, you got that. You got some love. I mean, tell me you put this comic in his hand, or were you too starstruck and forgot?
As a person sort of entertainment industry adjacent, I don't like when people like just throw stuff at me either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind dapping and taking pictures and stuff, but at the same time, you there, you working. Let the people work. So I didn't throw it in his hands.
I would have done that. He's a free comic book man. I appreciate it. He's a free gift. It's by me, by the way, but it's the free gift. You don't got to say nothing if you don't want to.
I feel like we could touch. There's a possibility we could touch base another time. I put it in his hands then. But
listen, man, you're creating a universe
I
here.
didn't throw it at him just yet. Yeah.
Listen, you're creating a universe here. He might be one of your actors in the future in one of these.
Listen, come holler at me, Kadeem. Let's build, baby. But I didn't have a. I brought these sort of copies.
Wait a minute, man. Hey, look at that sexy baby. Look at the girth on that. Let me see the spine on that, because that's some self porn, bro. Let me see the spine on that. Oh, that's self porn, bro.
That thing is 300 plus pages. So I printed these here in-house. We do 133R printing as well. We're not just a publisher. So these are our sort of, this was my forward copy to bring and to like show it off to people at the con, but it's not the finished version of it. But we're testing out those versions, because when I talked to you last time, we didn't have the capability to print paperback books, but now we have the equipment.
Look at you, bro. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Yeah. Look at all this growth, bro, and the happiness exuding from this man.
It's a big baby. It's a big baby.
Open her up again. Let me see that work on the inside when we. Oh man, look at that, yo. Beautiful, bro. Look at you, man. I'm proud here. I love seeing my people grow year to year, and every time we talk to see this type of growth. Now, brother, you gotta talk to me though about this Kickstarter, because it's looking slick. I have folks. Don't you worry. I'm gonna show you the trailer. In a minute. Just hold on. Okay, I gotta find out some stuff first. So the folks who have been living under a vibranium rock somewhere, what is OneNation all about? From your words.
OneNation is revolution superheroes, right? Like superheroes who are taking the power back for themselves and for the people. They're using their powers to help us, right? It's about the 10th Foundation is a philanthropic organization that does what several philanthropic organizations do. They feed hungry people. They do medical screenings, breast cancer screenings for the community. They're running around talking politics with people and whatnot, but they're ran by a group of superheroes, and they're not afraid to take it into their own hands and to use their powers to stand up against injustice, right? And they do this. They not only do this in LA, where their community is, where their community center is, but they also go throughout the world and do stuff. And Paragon, who's the most famous superhero on the earth, they're trying to court him. They want him to join their ranks. Okay. And it takes place in the 90s, and the riots break out in LA, and their leader, Sundiata, has to figure out how to stop people from getting hurt in his city. and we take it from there. It goes from there. And the thing is, we've been publishing OneNation since 2012. Well, finally, we have enough issues to collect volume 1, the full volume 1. Nice. So that's 9 issues of OneNation, the first 7 of the main series, and 2 ancillary issues. And
wait a minute. Holy, wait. I gotta stop you there, because when people do a volume 1, you get either a 4-issue run or a 6-issue run. But my man said we getting like 9 issues worth of comics, and what is your changing the game once again? Holy shit, bro! So how many pages we talking on this baby?
We talking 300 plus. 300 plus 52 pages that nobody's ever seen before, right? 52 new pages. So arc 1 ended at 1 through 4 plus OneNation the Gauntlet and OneNation Safe House. Well, I wasn't satisfied. I keep trying to add value to this thing because I'm just that's what I'm about. That's how I was taught. That's how I was brought up. That's how I'm gonna go down. So I'm always trying to add value to the thing for our readers, to the book for our readers. So I wasn't satisfied. I wanted to end it on a certain note, and I've written this ending for a long time. So I added the extra 2 issues to put the cap on what happened in the LA issues. So we're cramming that into the omnibus because it's a big old omnibus. We're gonna have extra art that people haven't seen. I've been holding a lot of stuff back. One of the coolest things about this thing is that we're offering the hardcover version with your choice of slipcovers. I have 4 different dust jackets that you can choose from, and you choose your specific dust jacket. You get the signed hardcover edition. You know what I'm saying? We print the dust jackets in-house.
That is so different. Listen, like I like that. Most people worry about variant covers, but you're talking about dust covers. Holy
and that's
shit.
What I was like.
That's different. That's different. You know what that brings me back to? Back in the day when we used to go to elementary school, we had to wrap up the hardcover books with the book covers.
And I was like, yo, everybody does variants. What can we do that's a little different, that adds value, right? I was like, yo, let's do dust jackets. That's going
because they could buy all 4 and make it a different decorative thing if they wanted to. If they want to like dress up their shelf.
Absolutely.
Because I just dress up myself. I just switch out books every once in a while to make it look different, you know. So that's pretty dope. You know, folks. Let me put you on pause there for a moment, Jason, because now we gotta do this preview, man. We gotta do this preview. That's so people what they're getting into, and then we're gonna start really kicking some ass. So folks, check it out. I know you guys are gonna be making it rain.
I'm Jason Reeves, comic creator, publisher, and founder of 133 Art, and we're broadcasting live from the sensational San Diego Comic Con. And today is the day. So much fun. We just launched the OneNation Omnibus on Kickstarter, and we need your support to make it real. If you've rocked with us in Stronghold or Changa, thank you. If you're new here, welcome. The Omnibus is the best way to jump into 133R Publishing. It pulls together everything we've built so far into a single, powerful ball. If you follow me online, you might see that I'm a pretty passionate comics fan.
My man is 133R.
I've been publishing and printing comics since 2012. And I created OneNation with an incredible team of artists and storytellers who worked on some of your favorite characters like Spider-Man, Green Lantern, and Black Panther. But this isn't just a comic. This is personal. OneNation was born from the power fantasies of a young Black kid from New Orleans who dreamed of being saved from poverty and trauma, and maybe even becoming the one that saves. This world, it isn't grounded by the rules of our reality. It's grounded in what salvation should feel like. You'll meet Paragon, super soldier with a conscience. Sundiata, an ex-child soldier turned superhuman strategist with a mysterious past. Stronghold, who rose from self-hate to become a fighter for justice and healing. And Indira, a fierce warrior battling corruption and exploitation with a heart forged in fire. We're bringing it all
high-stakes battles, a system rigged against the people, and heroes who rise anyway. This is indie-made, unapologetic storytelling with heat, with heart, and something to say. We've already put in the work. Now we need your help to bring OneNation Art 1 to life. In print with stunning art, variant covers, merch, and surprises. So if you believe in the need for powerful, purpose-driven superhero stories, and you want to see Black heroes centered in stories with heart, back the campaign, share, tell your people. We've got the story, we've got the community. We just need the fuel to get it to the finish line. Let's make history. From Comic-Con to your shelf. Let's go.
It is. See. Indie, baby. OneNation, baby. It's live now. Kickstarter, 133art.com. Oh, yeah. My God, bro. My God. Jay, what are you doing to us here? What madness are you making us, making it rain on? Folks, check this out. Check this out. This is pretty fire. Let me say this first. A big salute to the 95 backers thus far, because with 23 days to go, my man, with a goal of 5,000, folks, has all done but smashed it with 5,961 thus far. And with 23 days, we're about to make this 50 racks, 60 racks. Let's go. Let's make it rain, baby. Let's make it rain on this beautiful looking project, a OneNation omnibus. That's what it is. When you're talking about over 9 issues of madness in the universe, for us to deep dive, that's fire. 300 pages of comic book goodness, indie goodness. Folks, look, that's the Kickstarter link right there. So, make sure you tune in. It's also in the show notes. I make it easy for y'all to go ahead and spend your money, because with 23 days to go, that's over 3 weeks. So within those 3 weeks, if you're not getting paid this one, you're getting paid the next. Don't be bullshitting me. So make sure you support independent comic books. All right, this is what it's about. I pimp hard for this, man. I love what you guys are doing. You guys are the future of comic books. You ended today, but you could be the big mainstream tomorrow. You know what I mean? And that's okay. Make that money. There ain't no shame in that. So with that, talk to me about the heroes in OneNation. Who's the one that's gonna make readers say, yeah, that's my jam right there?
So I feel like a lot of people are warming to one of our mains, Indira, that we're looking at right here. That's why I put her on the cover. She is like a warrior, right? Like she has her own like crew, and they go and they make sure they take care of human traffickers and people of that nature. And she brings her people, and they all got like crazy martial arts skills. Her ability is that she
was busy the last 4 years.
listen. She can control fire, and she get heated real fast. You know what I'm saying? She's the one with the potty mouth you saw in the trailer. So she is one of my faves, and she taking care of business like the whole book. So I thought she seemed to be like a fan favorite. As we also have the man, the myth, the legend, Paragon with the flag cape on. And this he's powerful, but he's learning. He's learning what side he needs to choose. Where does his loyalties lie? And
so let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question about Paragon, though, because this is kind of the argument about Superman, especially with the new movie, right? You said he's powerful, but he's learning. So even though he has power, does he have hands?
He got hands. He used to be. He's a soldier.
So he got built-in hands. See, that's the difference, folks. Superman ain't got no training, And that's why no matter how strong you are, if you got no hands, you're gonna get your ass beat as the first couple of times. But now you're talking about a man with power. Yeah, but a man with power now with hands, getting military trained. Now, this dude on the first round trip will probably beat the crap out of Superman, hands down, because of the fighting skill, not the strength.
Oh yeah. If you inside of here, one of the issues here is called OneNation, the Gauntlet, and he gets ran through his paces by some of the bad guys. You'll see his hands.
Really? But I love me villains, bro. I love me, bro. I mean, I have a tattoo for what's the greatest villains ever. Decepticons and Cobra. I'm a Cobra Khan. I'm a Cobra Khan, bro. So talk to me about the villains within the universe. How nasty are they?
They super nasty, man. We hint at one of the bigger, most powerful ones. You see a cat in a tank. He's like inside this vat with like this green water. We ain't gonna reveal who he is, but that's a bad mofo. But also, so the guy that's running Paragon through his paces is named Evers, and this is a sick man. He's found a way to curtail Paragon's power in this issue, and it's actually a really creative way to mess with these. So in our universe, the superhumans call themselves Karamats, which loosely means miracle, and he's found a way.
So where does the word come from?
It is Arabic, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, cool.
And they've coined themselves as sort of little miracles. And this guy Evers has found a way to mess with their powers. And he traps Paragon in a place where his powers are having like this schism, and he still has to overcome the gauntlet. That's why it's called that.
So to put him in a kryptonitish type of situation, and he's got to show and prove.
Supposed to shut him down, but he got to overcome it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I dig it. I mean, and I'm digging that cover looks that I have on screen right now. Like, look at that.
Yeah,
sick.
Man.
Again, going to show
Welton Nomo, man, the god, man. This dude is a beast. Like I was.
You know what I like about it?
What?
You know what I really like about it though is that they say that the Teslas don't get dented or damaged, but my man put a hurting on this Tesla.
And he ain't even barely touch it too. That's the thing. That's how strong he is, right?
Yeah, man. I love kind of like the subtle commentary on the cover. You're not saying anything, but you're just saying.
That's
why you got shit on homie.
Everything, yeah, man.
That's what look at this. So wait a minute. So I love this. So teach me. Meet the 10th. So like DC has the Endless, which is 7, right?
Right.
Of characters start with D. But
right.
You have the 10th. Tell me, who are the 10th within the universe, the Reeves verse?
So the 10th are they're sort of like, how the X-Men have their field team. The 10th are the field team of the 10th Foundation. And they're the core, they're the core people who run the 10th Foundation. Sundiata is the leader. He's the founder of the 10th Foundation. And the rest of these guys work under him. And they do various things, philanthropic things within the organization. But when it comes time to go out into the world and exert their power, these are the core people that go. And they're all Karamats. They all have their power. They're different powers. Sundiata has a power of teleportation. He calls it sidestepping. And he can go anywhere he wants. And he can also teleport other people. And he has an added part of his power. He can leave sort of a rune or a signature and create a rune door in almost any place he wants. But he has to do like a rune incantation. Indira, like I said, she controls the fire. Stronghold, y'all know from the last campaign, super strength, super durability. Thrice is really cool. They're a hive mind of 3 sisters. And these 3 sisters all have mental abilities. One has technopathy, which she can control technology. One has telepathy, she can get into your mind, and the other has telekinesis. And when they come together, they form a hive mind that can use all their abilities at the same time. So the 10th are very powerful, but also the good guys, right? And they're trying to recruit Paragon throughout this thing.
Excellent. All right. So this is what I need now to know, right? Okay. Because obviously you have other books, right? So how does the OneNation fit into the bigger vision of the creative universe of 133 Art?
So 133 Art creates almost in every genre of comic books and media, right? So OneNation is like our superhero story, our political / action adventure / sci-fi superhero story. Then we have something like Changa and the Jade Obelisk, which is like historical action adventure fiction, kind of like a combination of Black Panther and Conan and like Indiana Jones.
You just told me like a motherfucker on that one.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna come holler at you when we do the omnibus for Changa, because
I gotta know about that. That's the type of stuff I really like.
We coming in 26 with Changa. And then there's Retcon, which is sort of like our time travel sci-fi, like super hard sci-fi series. So OneNation is the superhero part of our universe, and at some point there may be some overlap, some crossovers.
There we go. That's
these first stories done. So
so it is one universe within the Reeves verse.
Yeah, the 133 Art verse is huge. It's big already, and I feel like we still just getting started. But we got about 18 comics under our belt at this point, something like that.
Look at my man, is busy, bro. A workhorse.
Yeah.
So, bro,
y'all need to visit the site, man. 133art.com. We got mad comics up there. Comics.
You go follow them on social. My man got all his links right there. At 133 Art over socials, links everywhere with the website. Now, my brother, I need to know something here, right? You are an amazing creator that you pull multiple duties, right? So, and in the creative section of what you do, which hat is more fun to wear? Do you like to be a writer? Do you like to be an artist? Do you like to be the editor? Do you like to tell people what the hell to do? I mean, what's your favorite hat?
Still, like I told you last time, I started off being an artist. Like I've been drawing since I was 3 years old. So being an artist is the funnest part. Okay. Hands down. Like sitting in front of this table, sitting in front of this computer, coming up with like imagery and superhero fights and costume designs and all kind of stuff. Like that's my favorite thing to do. I still do freelance from time to time while I'm working on 133 Art stuff, and that is my favorite. That's always gonna be my first love. Sitting here drawing like that. That's always my first love.
So I gotta ask here then. Give us a little bit of behind the scenes, right? I'm about to pull up some of the some pages, and I just saw something that my brother is gonna probably go crazy for as a sneakerhead. All right, so what is it? So who else from the team deserves a big old wepa on this project that you've had a pleasure working with, or talk about even those promancers, that I like to call them.
Listen, the whole team is gets the big up. One of my faves on the team, the one we're promoting for the stretch goal too, is Jess Havoc. She's our letterer, like our main letterer on this thing. And what we're gonna do for the stretch goal, once we hit 75K, we're going to have her re-letter the first and the second issue. She started on issue 3, and I want to put her magic on the first 2 issues. I actually
let her put her stamp on it. I feel
I want her to stamp it. And we came up with she came up with different captions and the way characters talk, so you can differentiate from who's talking, who's thinking, and whatever, that I want her to put a stamp on issue 1 and issue 2. So once we hit 7,500, that will unlock that stretch goal. And then
are you gonna hit that by next week, bro? Let's go. You hitting that by next week. So tell her to get her pencil sharpened immediately. You see, you're about to get busy, baby. You're about to get busy.
But as for your brother that's a sneakerhead, you say your brother or your cousin? Your brother?
My brother, my baby brother is a sneakerhead. Let me go down over there. As I was scrolling, I said, wait a minute, what is this? What? Yo, bro. Listen, what are we doing here? Well, and I love the P1s.
That's the P1s, the Paragon ones. You feel me? His eyes are on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, listen, no one have ever fucking chatted with in comics has had, for me, this is one of the dopest fucking ways to do some shit. I love me my sneakers too. So in the past 3 months, I probably got 4 new pair of Nikes. One of them is some Jordans, you know, some Air Force Ones in lows, and having fun, you know what I mean? And like, bro, I saw this. I mean, I won't go for the pimp, but I would definitely get this for my daughter.
Yeah. Well, scroll down a little bit. Look, me and my old lady, we got them on. Look, we went to.
Wait a minute, though. All right, you know what? I judged too early. Wait a minute. With that type of fit, I see what you're talking about. I see.
Listen.
Yo. Your lady look dope with that. Yeah, baby.
We went to the sneaker soiree, and what you do there is like a ball, but you wear sneakers, man. Like we came 133R down in that thing, man. So the colors was like,
look at that. I love it.
So
what is this sneaker event? That is dope. Where is that at?
So my kids' school, there's the parent organization, and they like throw a ball for us and raise money for the organization and everything. And they do it every year.
All right, that's cool.
LA. That's here in Cap.
Yeah. I'm sure you got compliments because we do not see sneakers in that colorway too often.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you got compliments. That's it.
We absolutely did. They had folks with all the fire Nikes and some of these folks got money, so they had like fire shoes. But I
know. I ain't spending no. I ain't spending no type of money like that on sneakers. I hear you. Trust me.
Right. They had real sneakerheads there. So the cool compliment was that our shoes stood out even amongst like the sneakerheads and the fire, the fire shit. So I was really proud.
No. It stood out amongst the other stuff because your stuff is also fire, right? Don't be mistaken, man. Change the language, man.
Make no mistake. You're right. Make no mistake. So we got the P1s. We also have the P2s. The P2s are more. They look like they have they have a fatigue. They're like fatigues. So it's more like the Paragon's military look, right?
Oh, that's cool. I see some Nikes like that I was kind of like looking at. So, but if I could support indie instead of you make which fatigue colors? We going with the traditional greens, the whites. What are we doing? The blues,
like the brown. They're like the brown and the khaki ones.
The jungle ones.
They look like his Desert Storm fit. So they're like
Desert Storm fit. Okay, Dusty from G.I. Joe. But there you go.
Yeah,
put you on
straight up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put them up there right now. Just refresh your page in like 60 seconds.
No, you just gotta just add it and present. Oh, you mean here? You're gonna add it and the Kickstarter?
Yeah, I'm gonna add it. Refresh your page right quick. It'll be right under the P1s.
Hold on. I just refreshed the page. Who's bad? Yeah, right here. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Hello, Mozilla. You're gonna let's see. Let's scroll down. My man really wants me to spend my money today. He's not playing. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, with those bottoms, they remind me of the Nike, the winter Johns that come out. They have those nice thick soles that are super comfortable.
Yeah.
With that
Man,
great
listen,
ankle support, bro. I
listen,
got the perfect jeans for these right now, son.
Scroll down. I product tested those at Disney World. You feel me? And I wore them things for like, I wore them things for like 10 hours, man. Them things are so comfortable. Like, listen.
Bro, and with look, folks, this is not just about comics, my fellow geeks and nerds. You know, we're getting a fashion lesson today. I love it. No, you listen. These kicks are fire dope right here, for real. These Jones is dope. I feel them.
Yeah,
I feel them.
Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you here, Jay. You know, I don't want to be killing you with time because you need to design more dope sneakers and create more comic books.
Yes.
And, you know, you got to design the fits next. You know, we got to get sweatsuits. You know, one pieces, tracksuits. Let's go.
I'm on it. I'm on it. We're almost there. I'm just finding fits, bro. I'm finding time to get my fits together. You know what I'm saying?
I need you to be the new threads for nerds. You know what I mean? Here, comic book swag, some type of way. You know, dope sneakers and all, and won't kill your pocket. You know. So now with that. Now, when this book lands in readers' hands, right? What's the one emotion, pun intended, or thought that you want people to have stuck in their heads?
I want them to feel like that is for them. Like I want them to feel like, you know, like they just like they got welcomed home. I want them to feel like these heroes are here to save them. You know what I'm saying? Like I want them to see themselves in this book. For a long time, you know this too. For a long time, we didn't get to feel like we were the mains, we were the heroes, we were the people.
Yeah.
So,
but while we didn't feel that, it wasn't something that was also pushed on us. So, to be honest, did you feel it until someone pointed it out?
I didn't feel it. I didn't know. I don't think it was pointed out to me. I think I came up. You know, like I figured it out. Like when I
started seeing Milestone really come up and the focus was minority characters, and I was like, but why do they gotta sell it that way? And then when I really started thinking about it as a teenager, I said, oh shit, they're right. I mean, the first Puerto Rican in Marvel wasn't until the late 70s. The first Puerto Rican in DC wasn't until the early 80s. Right, you didn't get the first black character in Marvel until the late 60s, you know, and then in DC, not until the late 70s.
And here's the thing. So I'm collecting comics late 80s, early 90s. At that point, they're not really doing Luke Cage's miniseries, a bunch of miniseries, but there's not a ongoing, right? Yeah. Like there's not an ongoing with Sam in it. There's not an ongoing with Black Lightning in it. So the time I'm coming up reading comics, it's literally all white dudes, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm an X-Men head. I'm a Cyclops and Wolverine head, right? But I didn't see me until maybe Bishop. They were running Bishop heavy in the 90s.
Oh yeah, man. When he dropped, man, and what was it, 281, 280 around there? Yeah, when he dropped, bro.
Yeah, Portacio is doing it. But like
legends, salute.
Hey, and so I'm feeling like, yo, where are we at though? And so when I finally discovered Milestone, I was like, oh, okay. We can do it. And I didn't even know that there was Brother Man and there was Purge. You know what I'm saying? Like the Tribe finally came out. What that was, 92?
Oh my God, Tribe, man. Yeah, I really regret, man. I had the whole autograph issue because I went to a signing in Jersey and I forgot to pull out that one book when I sold off my collection. And I'm like, fuck. I really said it like 3 times when I said no. I left it in there. Shit. That was from Image. We didn't get that then. Amongst the first.
My favorite books went out, like my seminal books, like The Authority. I wanted to see us in there. Planetary.
Was sick, bro.
They had a brother. They had a brother in Planetary. He was like he was the fourth man in that book, but he died or he got trapped in time or something like that. Like
we need to put Icon. You need to bring back Authority since that's the DC shit now, right? Wildstorm and put Icon in Authority.
Hey,
that'll be dope. And Hardware. Put them two boys in Authority right now.
So I'm heavily inspired by that. So OneNation is one of my callbacks, like X-Men, Planetary, Authority, Ultimate.
I see it right here, man. Look at this.
This is where I'm going. This is kind of like where I'm at with the kind of stories I write. So yeah, so I want them to feel like that they can have these complex stories with all these different themes that they've been reading and they've been enjoying, except it's us in there. You know what I'm saying? It's us going back and forth. Not it again. I'm just putting me in with muscles and with the capes. I want to see it. I have to see it. So I decided, I'm gonna make that. And
so is that you just with more hair? Is that what you're saying?
Sundiata isn't me. Paragon is me.
Hey, you better recognize the fuck.
Sundiata too damn organized and strategic to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's a little bit too anal to be you. I got you.
They all have a little piece of me. Like Indira's militant. She burning dudes up, as you can see. You just scroll past that. Like that's a little bit of me. A little bit of militant. Don't give me no fire powers. You know what I'm saying?
This artistry is just dope. Again, like I when people think about indie, they get this illusion of thinking that it's gonna be child's artwork, right? Stick figures and shit. No, look at the quality of this. Look at the beauty. Look at the panel work. This is eye candy. This shit makes my eyes move and dance on the page in a cinematic way. So again, you achieve it, bro.
That's what we're going for. And shout out to Mario Torrisi, our main artist.
Shout out for real,
that's his work right there.
Mario, bring Mario next time, and bring Walt, bring them all, bro. Bring that squad, bro. We got all 12.
I'll bring them. Don't threaten me with a good time. Listen. So what I would like people to see when they're scrolling down the page too is the fact that we're juxtaposing genres. We're throwing in there everything you like. Like if you're an action adventure head and you like stuff like the Tarantino movies and Star Wars and the MCU movies and the DC movies, man, I'm inspired by like the what's my boy name? Paul Wes Anderson, and like all of the Nolan movies, like all of those things that inspire me, I'm throwing them in there. So you see martial arts, you see superheroes, you see crazy science fiction concepts, you see these super evil villains. Like we're going balls to the wall with this whole thing, and everything I consume and love is being reprocessed through OneNation. So if you into any of that stuff, this is like a book for you. Like, come on. And then
look at that.
If you're civically minded, you'll love that kind of stuff too that's in there. Like, let's go.
And look how easy this is, folks. I mean, just to step into this whole world. Let's get into that real quick before we go today. Again, if you want to be kind and have a buck to spare, support Indie right here because you want to spare a buck. But when you want something like an omnibus hardcover signed dust jacket, just drop a bean right there, $100. I mean, that's great. 2 items included plus optional add-ons. You get the omnibus digital. And again, keep in mind, this is over 300 pages of comics. Again, let me repeat, 300 pages. There's nowhere on earth you're going to get 300 pages for $25 unless it was a black and white type book like the Census used to do. That was the deal. You're not going to find a colored book like this at all, exactly, for $25 with that many pages. It's going to be very difficult. Unless it's on sale, and if it's on sale, it's because it sucks. All right?
Yeah.
And this don't suck. Now you want an omnibus soft cover, $40. You know what I mean?
We're printing those in-house, by the way. Like we're printing them right here.
$40 for over 300 pages on an actual soft cover printed product nowadays is actually a deal, because I've seen these soft covers that are easily over just 200 pages retailing for an easy $49.99, $69.99, $59.99 price point. So again, for $40 for a soft cover, dope. And then you murder the game even more, because again, hardcovers. I got several back here, beautiful hardcovers. But then price points. Listen, mommy ain't buying that for you if you're a little kid at Barnes and Nobles. $75, $80, $90, $100. No, my man got a 300 page. Let me repeat. I have to repeat that because I think that's so important. 300 pages of comic book indie goodness. $60, bro. What?
You're getting binge worthy, cover to cover. You're getting the entire first part of OneNation, and we gearing up to start part 2.
9 comic books in one hardcover, sexy, self-porn of a book. Sexy. After you read it, and then look at that. My man continues with the effing fashion. Jesus Christ. My man is trying to be the Versace of comics as well, apparently. Not only is he dropping sneakers, he got these hoodies over here. Look at this sexiness, all comic. Most people just put a little logo or a comic panel. No, my man drenched his hoodie in comic book art beauty. Listen, I like this, bro. Listen, if you're the model, bro, all right? I'm size 11 and medium. Size 11 shoes, medium hoodies. I'll model, bro. Let me know. Fly me out. I'll wear it on the bed rug for you with the sneakers on and shit. Tidy whiteys in the hood. Whatever I gotta do, bro. I got a rep. So that's a $130 right there, folks. You get that hardcover and an exclusive hoodie right there, which is fire. You get a Paragon statue. Oh man, that's dope, man. What?
Yeah, man. We are working with a new studio, a new black studio called Glen Ford Studios. They partnering with us to make these.
Where they out of?
Huh? They're out of I want to say Maryland. I think Maryland.
Yeah, man. We guys show love to our businesses, and our people out there that are doing, because that looks beautiful.
That thing is 6 inches. That thing is big. It's wide. It's substantial. I'm getting mine printed and painted right now because I'm definitely gonna have one on my desk. But
you ain't playing.
Nah, we ain't playing. Now this Ultimate Collection Edition, that gets you everything. That's the entire OneNation catalog. I'm talking comics. I'm talking collected editions. I'm talking, you get both of the shoes. You get the apparel. You also get the OneNation 6 scale, right?
Yo, bro, are you making OneNation thongs and underwear too? Like, what the hell's going on here, bro? My man, the Versace of comics, baby. I was about to ask you about action figures, bro.
Oh no, we doing. Bro,
you going?
You saw a couple of them in the trailer, huh?
Yeah, well, you doing old school G.I. Joe Mego style size for the figures?
Yeah, 12 inches, 12 inches, 6 scales. Bro. You see some of them back there. I collect them, so I want to make them too. Yeah.
You're bringing in. See, folks, this feature thinking ahead, bringing back things that most people probably didn't even think of, like the kicks, the sweaters, doing what you're doing. Again, folks, that's it right there. The project is live, so this is what you gotta do: support the Kickstarter right now. All right, let me show you again. Right, we are at the point of 23 days to go. So again, that's 3 weeks plus 2 days. That means you get paid at least once between one of those weeks for sure. One of you guys, don't be lying to me. So again, you make it rain. Again, $5,000 goal, my man, is $5,961. Salute to the home here. I love seeing this type of forward and amazing progress. This is just fantastic. So this is it, Jay. Let me ask you two last questions.
All right.
First one is, what would the Jason Reeves today tell the Jason Reeves from last year when you were on this show about leveling up in the comic game?
I say, don't be scared, man. Like, don't listen, just keep moving forward, man. Keep making that. I would tell him to do the same thing he did. Keep going. You are breaking barriers. You are not in competition with nobody, only yourself. And you keep beating yourself. So you doing good, homie. Keep going, right?
Yeah,
like,
baby. Yeah. Pat him on the back, buy him a beer, and say, shut the fuck up and just work, bro.
Just keep it moving, baby. Keep it moving.
I love it. And most importantly, bro, this is it. This is your moment. This is your spotlight, Jason. I gotta put you on the scene right here, right now. All right. Why should everybody watching this right now back the OneNation Kickstarter the second they finish this interview?
Listen, you're keeping the lights on at 133 Art. And we're making books for you. We're making these indie books. We're making these black books. We're making these action adventure books. We're making all different kinds of comics. And we've been in the game since 2012. I personally, as a professional, been in the game since 2006. But we've been in the comics game. We've been publishing. We've been printing. We're moving into book binding and crowdfunding fulfillment. So we're just multiplying our talents over here and multiplying our content over here. And you're supporting someone in an entity from the ground up who just wants to make cool shit, man. You know, you helping us make cool shit. And it's exciting. And I appreciate all of our 95 backers so far for keeping us moving and helping us go forward. So if you want to be a part of that, man, come holler at us and come get some of these shoes, man. Like I really would love to see pictures of folks who get the shoes. Send them shoes to us, man. Let us see you in your 133 Art apparel. So, come holler at us.
I'm telling you, he is the Versace of comics right now. I'm telling y'all gotta stay tuned. You saw them kicks, that fire, the hoodies. Next, it's gonna be Reeves secrets coming out and stuff, right?
I'm get some thongs out here. I'm very inspired by creators like James Jean. Remember, he used to do the covers for Fables and stuff like that.
Oh,
now
yes.
He does all kinds of crazy media projects, from apparel to like exclusive and specialized book covers and murals and all that. So I'm very inspired by artists like that who can do multimedia shit and just have it like if you follow his Instagram, go look up James Jean on Instagram. He's just flawless with the amount of crazy projects he gets into. And so I'm very inspired by that. I want to do that. Like I like that. I like to be a craftsman. So
Well, you already are a craftsman. You're building your universes, bro, and you're smashing it. All right, that's what it is. So, wepa, folks, this is how we do it. Not like the song, all right? Crusaders Nation. So a big shout out to my man right here, Jason Reeves, for dropping that fire. Let us step into the OneNation universe. Once again, y'all heard it. The art is tight, the story is lit, and the Kickstarter is live. So don't sleep on this one. Trust me, folks. Get your hands on OneNation #1 and be part of superhero greatness, because the link is below. Again, it's also in the show notes. And folks, if you had a fun rocking time with us today, I need y'all to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and just ring that bell, all right? So that you never miss another epic creator spotlight like this one, when we saw that my man in the Reeves verse. You feel me? So now you know the drill. Support independent comics. You got to keep that geek flag flying, and as always,
and support our independent media. Support this man, Al Mega Man. Let's go. Support this man. Get this man money too.
Thank you, man. Para que sepan, it's Al Mega, and we out, baby. Wepa! Thank you for listening to the Comic Crusaders podcast. If you like the content, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, please visit comiccrusaders.shop and our extended podcast family over at undercovercapes.com. And also, make sure to download the Comic Crusaders app on the Google Play Store today.